Think about our oceans for a second. They're the lifeblood of our planet, home to millions of species. In fact, phytoplankton in the ocean are responsible for at least half of the oxygen we breathe. For as long as we've existed, we've looked out at the sea with a sense of total wonder, and now we're choking it. There are somewhere between 75 and 199 million tons of plastic suffocating our oceans right now. Every year, another 11 million tons pour into the water. That's like 2 garbage trucks full of plastic getting dumped into the ocean every single minute. We've been told the problem is just too big, the damage irreversible. But what if the solution wasn't just human hands, but a new wave of autonomous machines? The question is, are these robots just a drop in a polluted bucket, or can they actually turn the tide? It's hard to wrap your head around the scale of this problem. Out in the Pacific, a swirling vortex of our own trash has formed the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, a floating island of junk now twice the size of Texas. Millions of marine animals die each year from plastic pollution, whether from getting tangled in it or starving after mistaking it for food. For decades, the only real answer was dedicated volunteers walking along beaches with trash bags. Their work is heroic, but against a flood of millions of tons of new plastic every year, it's like trying to empty the ocean with a teaspoon. The sheer scale of it all demands a technological leap. Well, say hello to the robots. And no, this isn't science fiction anymore. A new army of autonomous machines is being deployed on the front lines of this crisis. They come in all shapes and sizes, from solar-powered skimmers to deep-diving drones, each designed for a very specific mission. In coastal waters and rivers, you'll find machines like the Waste Shark. It was inspired by the whale shark, and just like its namesake, it glides through the water, gobbling up floating plastics and trash before they ever reach the open ocean. Then you have the really ambitious deep-water projects. The EU-funded SeaClear project, for instance, is developing a whole team of robots that work together. A mothership sends out smaller drones to use AI and sonar to find litter on the seabed, and then a collection robot goes down to grab it. So how do they actually do it? It's a mix of smart hardware and even smarter software. Think of the Waste Shark as a Roomba for the harbor. It can be remotely controlled or just operate on its own, patrolling for up to 8 hours and collecting as much as 500 kilograms of waste in a single go. It's electric, silent, and produces 0 emissions. And with new autonomous docking stations called Shark Pods, these drones can work 24/7, docking themselves to empty their hull and recharge before heading right back out. This fusion of robotics and environmentalism is happening right now, and it's evolving faster than you can imagine. If you believe technology can help solve our biggest challenges, hit that subscribe button and share this video to show the world what the future of conservation looks like. But does any of it actually work? The results are starting to speak for themselves. Waste sharks are already active in ports from Rotterdam to London, quietly removing tons and tons of waste. On a much bigger scale, the Ocean Cleanup Project has made staggering progress. Their massive floating barrier systems use natural ocean currents to concentrate plastic, and they've already removed millions of kilograms of it from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Their river-based interceptor robots are being placed in some of the world's most polluted rivers to capture trash at the source. Interceptors have already removed millions of pounds of trash from rivers in places like Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Dominican Republic, stopping it from ever reaching the ocean. The organization has an ambitious goal: to remove 90% of all floating ocean plastic by 2040. As cool as they are, these robots aren't a silver bullet. They're mopping up the mess, as the Ocean Cleanup's founder Boyan Slat puts it. But we also have to turn off the tap. This means tackling the problem at the source. That includes everything from reducing our own use of single-use plastics to supporting policies that push for better waste management across the globe. Innovative solutions are also popping up to stop plastic from reaching the sea in the first place, like bubble barriers in rivers that gently guide trash toward collection points. Technology is a powerful tool, but it works best when it's paired with human action and a global shift in how we think and behave. So can robots really make a difference? Absolutely. They're no longer just a concept, they're a real, scalable solution that is already cleaning our oceans with an efficiency we could have only dreamed of a decade ago. From the surface to the seafloor, these machines are giving our oceans a fighting chance, but they can't do it alone. The fight against ocean pollution needs all of us. Technology gives us hope and a powerful new weapon in this war, but it's our collective will, our choices as consumers, our voices as citizens, and our actions as caretakers of this blue planet that will ultimately turn the tide for good. Don't forget to subscribe to iFectany Civil Infrastructure for your smart engineering insights.